Peyton Page, you know, and he sounds like he's from the South too. What do you think? This is a big little boy, let me tell you. He's sitting here, and of course it's so nice to hold a little bouncing boy here. He's done the porcelain. He is going to have the porcelain head. He's got the porcelain breastplate, so he is going to be really posable for you. He's got nice, look at the porcelain that he has in his hands. I want to show you that. This is the porcelain. This is an arm. This full arm of porcelain that you see here, beautiful spread fingers, so that's a lot of detail for you. And he is going to be by Rosemary Rhodes. He's 29 inches tall, but you know what? He's a seated doll for you. He does have a flat bottom, and he's got nice long legs. We're going to take a look at these legs too, because man, he's got some really heavy-duty legs. He's a good little walker. I bet if I let him down, he'd be running all over the place. You know, that is the difference between boys and girls. I know my sister had a little boy, and I had the little girl, and let me tell you, she ran after him forever. And of course, my little girl's so good, my little Lauren. But I think I see that when I see little boys. They are really running around and going nuts, and I think it's a gender thing. I certainly do. But with this big little guy, he is all stuffed. Now, this is all stuffed body that you see here. He's got his little sailor hat on. He's got blonde hair, bright blue eyes, inset eyelashes, and he's got an open mouth. But you know what I noticed here? Beautiful mouth, and his teeth are very well done. I think that's one of the things we look at when you see an open mouth, and the teeth are not easy to do. But Rosemary has done a real nice job of this because they're sculpted, and they're not only there at the top and the bottom, but behind the teeth you have this wonderful wet tongue, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to appreciate that here on air because I had to look real close to make sure that was an open mouth and not an open closed mouth, because that tongue was wonderful. I mean, it really, this face is beautiful. What do you think? Look at that. Really bright eyes, big mouth, open mouth, a lot of detail there that you're going to get. Now, he's wearing his little sailor suit. He's got the sailor collar with the yellow, red, and green buttons there for you. He even has a little bit of a T-shirt showing here at his neck. Look at that. Underneath that, you have a T-shirt look, which is great. It's a little finished look for you there around the breastplate, so you're not going to see that. And then on his little romper, he has a little sailboat in the bright basic colors, cuffed pants with that little bit of a kind of a soutache there across the bottom of it. And he's wearing real little tennis shoes. So as you can see there, for that $115 price, we're getting quite a bit there for your money. Of course, for two flex pays at $57.50. Look at this little leg. Look at this little shoe there that you see with the little the shoes, the little anklets there, little boy anklets. And this is a real Velcro little shoe. What fun. In fact, you could probably redress this little guy. You know, that's what I love to do also, is when you have these kind of dolls in your home, remember when the holidays come and you're dressing, you know, your room and you're decorating your room, remember that you're going to be able to take dolls of this size and of this, you know, this form and actually get little children's clothes for them and change their dress. You could put a little Christmas outfit on this, and at Easter you could put a little pastel outfit on this little guy. You could set him with maybe some of your other dolls. Of course, by Vincent De Filippo, we had Darlene, and you know, they would kind of make a nice little match together. Or some of those other little bigger dolls that you have there. If you got Brian, he would make a wonderful, you know, playmate for Brian. So especially when it comes to little boys, we don't see them very often. Love the name Peyton, very unusual, very Southern. Of course, Peyton Page, I think that's Southern. And you're going to see, he is going to be a limited edition of 2,000, and he is going to have the signature of Rosemary Rhodes on the back. I'll turn him around so you can see. Boy, you're a heavy guy. Whoa, let me tell you, what a big guy he is. As you see here on the back, though, here it is, Rosemary Rhodes. And, of course, on the side, you're going to see, there's the number. Limited edition of 2,000. $115, two flex pays of $57.50. Now, I've got to let Peyton go, so I do hope you're going to go ahead and give us a call on Peyton and take advantage of him while you can. He's a big little boy. Oh, and I get to go Francine, too. Thank you. Oh, how nice. But we are going to move on. But first, I want to give you a peek. If you missed out on Sister Ann, you can